Good morning. When one looks at Social Security, when you're born in the United States of America, you are assigned a Social Security number at birth. When you start working under the workforce, you begin having that deducted from your paycheck. Every paycheck, every year till you retire. I see it as part of social contract theory where we pay taxes to the government and they provide a service. It's like the same thing with taxes. You pay taxes, they pave our roads. When you get into the nitty-gritty of it, when you look at other types of contracts, you've got two sides of it. You've got the United States government and the individual who is paying into Social Security. That's a contract, albeit one that it's illegal for one side to leave. When you look at other types of contracts, if you're going to lease a vehicle, if you're going to rent an apartment, a house, a condo, if you enter into a business contract, those are contracts. Say if you rent a condo in Minneapolis and your landlord comes and says, hey, we're going to change up the terms a little bit here on your lease. As being someone involved in a contract, you have the right then, if the terms are changed or modified, if you see those terms as not good for you, you have the right to have bargaining power or to leave said contract. Obviously dissolve your lease or your contract. Unfortunately, in this instance, by being born into the United States of America, you cannot leave that contract. Even if they change it up, they can change the retirement age when you get your biggest payout. They can go from 60 to 63 to 65, and they're changing the terms of when you can get your full amount of payout. Where it changes, you're still paying in the same high amounts, but you're also not given an option to leave and say, hey, I want my money that I put in there now. It's not fair that you're changing this age. And I've been paying in it, believing I'm going to be getting it at 63. Well, now at 65, I want to leave. Pay me my money. I'm sure people would even take a 25% penalty of all their money if they knew that. They'd get all as a lump sum and invest in other places. That's the problem, is that when you look at the government and you look at social contract theory, it's founded on the belief that while people do have individual liberties and can make their own choices and have free will and self-determination to a point, it's founded on the system and the idea that the government knows what's best for the individual. And it's a one-size-fits-all system, and that's problematic in and of itself. And if you take this with a grain of salt, that's fine. However, look at it this way. The government thinks they know what's best, but would you listen to somebody who is hypocritical, who changes their view on things? Every 4 years we have a presidential election. Every 2, the House and Senate are up for election or ouster. 10 years ago, gay marriage was illegal. Now it's legal. Now abortion is restricted. 3 years ago it wasn't. Things can turn on a dime. And in a world where the economy is based on compensation for goods and services, the government is basically saying, we can't trust individuals to do what's best for themselves. But we will change up the contract and you can't say anything about it. You can't leave it. You can't amend the terms. You can't opt out and get a payout with penalty. To me, that's a very unique and one of the only situations that are like that you can't leave when the other side amends something such as that.